You're watching Mix TV.
And welcome to Henrietta High School. We're here for coverage of the 2A Girls Area 4 tournament. First matchup of the afternoon is going to be the Central Lady Tigers against the Kansas Lady Comets. I'm Clint Smith with my broadcast partner, Chris Locklear, otherwise known as Locke. Stat Master Supreme himself here to bring you the coverage today. Locke, we should have a pretty good matchup in this one. The Kansas squad comes in here. They're ranked 24-2 on the season. They're 24-2, ranked number 10. Their last 10, they're 9-1. Only 2 losses of the season coming to Adair, a 3A number 2 ranked Adair, and Van Noss, 2A number 5 in the regional tournament. They got some big wins this season against 3A Westville, 4A Veneta. Actually, they beat Westville twice. So some big wins by this Kansas team. They're always good.
They are.
Always a tough squad. Central comes in with a 16-11 record. Head coach Jay Ray. They are 7-3 in their last 10. District win over Vian. They took a loss in the regional to Hartshorn, and then they came back with a win against Morrison and Pawnee in the regionals to get to this point. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer here. And there's your starting lineups for the Kansas Comets. You've got Cobry Smith, Lorelei Pilcher, J.C. Lawrence, Shawnee Steele, and Gracie Woods. For the Central Lady Tigers, Sarah Williams, Paris Campbell, Brianna Taylor, Cheyenne Bush, and Cambry Bear. And we're underway here. Central with the first possession. Cambry Bear tries to drive into the paint, spin around, turn around shot, no good. Spun around a defender to get that shot off. Lady Comets with their first possession. Pilcher over to Smith. Three-point shot, no good. That was Shawnee Steele. Offensive rebound. Kansas retains possession. Out to Smith, down into the corner. That three-pointer is good for Gracie Woods. Gives Kansas a 3-0 lead here early on. Cambry Bear quickly down the floor. Tries to split the defenders. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. Going to call it a shooting foul. Put Cambry Bear on the line, the senior. Quiet in here for the free throw attempt. Cambry misses the first one.
Bear's a really good inside player. She posts up.
Yeah, she is. She's tough.
A lot of rebounds.
She joined that 1,000-point club earlier in the season. Gets the second free throw to make it 3-1. Lady Comets. Kansas brings it up. Smith for three, rattles out. Rebound, Bear. Like you said, Locke, good powerful rebound there by Cambry Bear. Tough play down inside. Central. Sarah Williams, shot no good. Williams nearly stole it, but Paris Campbell comes up with it to tie it up at 3 apiece. Good backcourt defense by the Lady Tigers. That's Pilcher. Gets it down in the corner. Jump shot, no good. That was Lawrence. Paris Campbell comes out of there with it, but loses it out of bounds, but it was going to go off of the Kansas defender to stay with Central. Central gets it in. Paris Campbell races it across the half-court line. Sets up the offense. Actually, that was Sarah Williams. I'm sorry. Cambry Bear working it down in the paint, doing what she does. Spinning around defenders, getting a good look at the bucket, and sinking that shot. Make it 5-3 in favor of the Central Lady Tigers. That's Smith dribbling through defenders. Her shot gets blocked.
By Bear again.
Yeah, Bear got a piece of that one. Williams all the way down, finds the wide open Cheyenne Bush awaiting that pass for two. 7-3 now, Central takes the lead. Pass out to Smith for three. It's no good. Rebound Bear. Central going to slow it down a little bit here as Williams brings it up the floor. Central going to run their offense. Williams takes it all the way herself, high off the glass, shot no good. Offensive rebound, Central keeps possession. Bush gets trapped along the baseline, tries to get it out to Williams, but it got swatted out of bounds. Going to stay with Central. Lawrence checks in for Kansas. Williams gets it in to Paris Campbell. Paris quickly around the horn to Breonna Taylor. Campbell's going to dribble it around, looking to try to dump it down inside to Bush, but swatted away. Williams comes away with it. Central trying to get something going here offensively, being really patient on this possession, looking for an opening in this defense. Tough man defense. Paris Campbell around that. Sadie Huff in for the Lady Tigers. Breonna Taylor gets it to Huff. Central really being patient here. Found the wide open Williams in the lane. Shot good. Nice pass to set up that bucket. Central leads 9-3. A little over halfway through this first period. Got that. That was Pilcher, Lorelei Pilcher, number 2. Shot deflected out of bounds, but she gets fouled. That foul goes against Taylor, her first team foul. Pilcher misses the first one. Score stays 9-3. Bear checks back in for the Lady Tigers, along with Sarah Buchanan, number 15. Second rebound, free throw is good. Makes it 9-4. Williams gonna bring it across the timeline. Gets picked up by Woods. Gets a nice pick from Bear, but gets cut off on the baseline, brings it back out. Good ball handling by Williams. Found the cutting Bear, but nowhere to go. Bear gonna try to drive, gets it out to Buchanan. Kansas comes away with the turnover. Kansas races it up the floor. Wide open, number 22, Mabry Christie under the bucket. You see on the McDonald's I'm Loving It instant replay. Brings the score 9-6 now in favor of Central. Paris Campbell brings it around. Williams, she's going to try to take it down the baseline, but gets cut off, brings it back out. Paris Campbell, I'm sorry, that's Cambry Bear for 3. Shot no good. Williams comes away with it. Williams puts up a 3 of her own, and it's good.
Wow, what a shot.
Central doubles up the Lady Comets at 12-6 at the 2.5-minute point of this first period. Kansas drives the baseline, gets swatted out of bounds. That was J.C. Lawrence. Cheyenne Bush checks back in for the Lady Tigers. Nice inbound play. Soft shot wouldn't go. That was Shawnee Steele. We're going to get a foul. It's going to go against J.C. Lawrence, her second team foul. Williams quickly down the floor, all the way, evades a defender for the lay-in. That's Pilcher bringing it up the floor. Kansas, they've seen enough. They want a timeout. Break this Central momentum. We're going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with them. So Central playing lights out here from the opening whistle. 14-6.
Williams is playing good. Got 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal.
Doing a good job hitting the offensive boards, getting some second chance points.
Williams had 11 steals in a game in the county tournament.
Wow.
So between her and Campbell, I mean, their guard, I mean, they play really good defense.
Kansas possession. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Central. Stolen away, though, by the Kansas defender. That was Steele. We're going to get a foul. Going to go against Central. Sadie Huff with the foul. Her first. Just a second team foul. Steele inbounds it. Steele puts up the three-pointer that won't go, but offensive rebound by Smith. Pilcher's putback no good, but she gets fouled. in the act of shooting. She's going to go to the line for 2. That foul goes against Taylor, her second. And Lorelei Pilcher's free throw brings the score 14-8. Lady Tigers lead, approaching the 1.5 minute mark of the opening period. Bush brings it around. Oh, pass too high, intended for Sadie Huff, out of bounds. Turnover back to the Lady Comets. Exactly 90 seconds left here in this first period. Pilcher gets around to Smith. 3-point, long three-pointer. Off the glass, no good. That was Mabry Christie with the 3-point attempt. Central rebounds, going to bring it up the floor. Bear gets a pick from Bush, tries to take it around into the paint, gets cut off, loses the ball. The scrum for the ball, and Cobry Smith comes out of there with it for the Lady Comets. Pilcher brings it down the floor. She's going to take it into the paint, draws the blocking foul, and gets the lay-in. That foul goes against Sadie Huff. That's going to be her second. So we've got Brianna Taylor and Sadie Huff with 2 fouls apiece. Those are the only team fouls for the Lady Tigers. That's going to put Lorelei Pilcher on the line to complete the 3-point play, which she does to draw it to a 14-11 lead.
That's 6 points for her.
Yeah, 6 points for Pilcher on the night. Central almost loses it to a backcourt violation, but they reel it in. Trying to set something up here. Huff around to Bear. Bear looks at the clock and see if going to kind of spread the floor a little bit here. Looks like maybe they're going to try to play for the last shot of the period. Under 30 to go. Coach Ray wants a timeout. He's just going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with them. 14-11. Kansas leads. Just under 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Central with possession and the lead. See what Coach Ray has drawn up something here. Play for this final shot of the period. Central opened up a pretty big lead, but Kansas has fought their way back into it. Hey, what this Kansas team, they've beaten some good teams on the season. Last time out, they beat Pawnee, 2A number 16, by a score of 53-39.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, that was Central that did that. I was looking at my wrong stuff there. They, last time Kansas was out, they lost in the regional finals to Van Noss, 2A number 5, Van Noss, by a score of 52-44. Central mishandles the pass, almost lost it out of bounds. Good job by Brianna Taylor of reeling it in before it went out of bounds. Cheyenne Bush gets it over to Williams. Williams to Paris Campbell. Under 10 seconds remaining. Williams closely guarded out there by Pilcher. Williams puts up a three, and it's good at the buzzer.
Wow.
What a shot. Sarah Williams for 3 at the buzzer pushes that Central lead out to 17-11. We'll step away and bring you the beginning of the second period here on The Mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
And we're back here in Henrietta as the Lady Tigers lead 17-11 after one period in this first round of the area tournament. Of course, at this point, this is the consolation side of the area tournament, so it's win or go home.
Yeah, it is.
If you want to get to state, you got to win 3 in a row, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's a tough road.
Wow.
But we've seen some teams do it in the past, but it is tough, though, to win 3 in a row and earn your way to state. But Central looking good here early on. Smith puts up a shot for 2. It's good. 17-13. Central lead. Williams had that big three-pointer to end the first period. Gets a pick by Cheyenne Bush. Another screen. Gets it around to Cambry Bear. She's going to dribble around to the right side. Gets it over to Paris Campbell. Campbell brings it back around. Bush tries to dump it down into Cambry Bear. Well defended that time by Kansas. That's Shawnee Steele bringing it up the floor. Gracie Woods trapped up against the sideline by Cambry Bear. Gets it out of there. Pilcher around to Cobry Smith. Directing traffic. Gets it back to Pilcher. Woods with the ball, calling for a pick. She gets it. They get it down in to Steele. Shot no good. Highly contested by Central. We're going to get a whistle. Get a foul going to go against Kansas.
That's Bear's 4th rebound.
Wow, Mabry Christie with the foul for the Lady Comets. Her first, team's first. Lady Tigers hanging on to a 4-point lead here. Sarah Williams met quickly by the defense, tries to get it out of there, gets it to Cambry Bear. Bear gets bumped by Shawnee Steele. That's going to be her first. Second team foul. Sarah Williams to inbound. Gets it into Paris Campbell. Campbell gets it over to Huff. Huff back around to Cheyenne Bush. Found the cutting.
Yeah, great
Cambry
pass.
Bear, great pass in the paint. Good awareness there, finding the cutting Cambry Bear who lays it in. 6-point lead now for Central. Stolen by Cambry Bear. She's going to take it herself for the lay-in. Good. Coach Barnwell wants a timeout. It's going to be a Kansas timeout. See if it's going to be a full or a 30. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back here on The Mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
.605 left in the second. Central leads 21-13 here in Henrietta. So we come out of the timeout. It's going to be Kansas possession. Coach Kelsey Barnwell, she took that to full timeout to try to settle her squad down a little bit. Central was building some momentum. Pilcher, double team, loses it. Cobry Smith recovers it, but she was standing on the line. It's going to be out of bounds back to Central. Central leads by 8, 21-13. Chance to push this lead out to double digits on this possession. Sadie Huff brings it across, gets it to Cambry Bear. Williams loses it, stolen away by the Lady Comets. That's Pilcher racing it down the floor, gets it to Cobry Smith, back to Pilcher. Pilcher weaves her way through the defense, loses the ball, but it rolls out to the Kansas player, recovered, three-pointer no good. Mabry Christie is going to get fouled on the rebound. She's going to go to the line. That's the third foul against Sadie Huff. Second team foul. First team foul for Central. Mabry Christie, first shot rattles out.
She comes off the bench, plays really aggressive defense, and
she does.
Puts a lot of pressure.
She does indeed. Second shot good for Christie. Makes it 21-14. Pass nearly stolen by Cobry Smith. It's going to go out of bounds and remain Lady Tiger ball. J.C. Lawrence checks in for Kansas. Campbell inbounds to Bear. Bear back to Sarah Williams to set up the offense. Being closely guarded out there by Gracie Woods. That's Cheyenne Bush looking to dump it down into Bear. She tries to, but it's swatted away by the Kansas defender. Paris Campbell somehow comes out of there and swats the ball to her teammate, who in turn gets it down to Bear for an easy lay-in in the paint. 23-14 now. Central leads. Good hustle that time, resulting in points for Central. Boy, that Central defense just causing all kinds of problems here for Kansas. Getting in all the passing lanes. A lot of quickness breaking up these passes.
Yeah.
That's Brianna Taylor checks back in for Central. Kansas inbounds it to Pilcher. She gets it around to Woods, guarded by Sarah Buchanan. Back out to Steele. She faked a three. Back around to Woods. She's going to get fouled. She's driving the baseline and got fouled. That foul goes against Cheyenne Bush. Her first. 2 team fouls apiece. Kansas inbounds it to Pilcher. Steele back to Pilcher for 3. Good.
Great shot.
Nice pass back, a little inside-out game to Pilcher for the 3. Cheyenne Bush gets it out to Paris Campbell. Paris backs it out of there. Sets the offense. Taylor around to Bush. Nearly stolen. Finds the cutting Paris Campbell. She loses it. Paris Campbell somehow comes up with a loose ball again. Great hustle by Paris Campbell. Scrapping for that loose ball. Swatted it away to a teammate. We're going to get a foul on Gracie Woods of Kansas. That is her first. Third team foul. Under 3.5 to go here in the half. Bear got cut off, kicked it out to Cheyenne Bush. She tries to take it to the hoop, gets partially blocked. J.C. Lawrence comes out of there with it, finds Cobry Smith, evades the defender, but she misses the lay-in. But J.C. Lawrence right there for the offensive board in the putback. 23-19, Kansas closing in here on the Central Lady Tigers a little bit. They dump it down into Cambry Bear. She doesn't get the shot, but she gets fouled in the act of shooting. She will go to the line for 2. That foul on Cobry Smith, her first. 4th team foul, so the next one will put the Lady Tigers in the bonus. Bear hits the first one. Kansas trying to claw their way back into this one here, but Central trying to keep them at bay. As Bear misses the second one off the back iron. Rebound Kansas. Shawnee Steele brings it up the floor, calls out the offense. Gets it over to Pilcher. Lawrence back out to Steele. She's going to pull up at the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound by Christie. She loses it out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Lady Comets. Kansas gets it in to Pilcher. Out to Steele, beyond the arc. She gets it around to Cobry Smith for 3. It's good.
Good shot.
Makes it 24-22 now. Central closed the gap to just 2 points as we approach the 2-minute mark of the second period. Sarah Williams gets it around to Bush. Bush is going to get, going to get a 5-second call. Bush nowhere to go with the ball. Great defense out there that time, forcing the turnover. As Buchanan checks back in for Coach Ray. Actually, Coach Ray, he's just going to take himself a timeout here, try to stem this Kansas momentum a little bit. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with him and be right back here on the mix.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
We're back here in Henrietta. Central hangs on to a 2-point lead. They had all the momentum early. Kansas kind of clawing their way back here, regained a little bit of that momentum. Kansas possession with a chance to tie it up or maybe even take the lead with the 3-pointer. Smith for 3, whistled. Going to be an offensive foul prior to the shot. That foul goes against Mabry Christie. It's going to be her second. So turnover back to Central. 1:40 remaining in the first half. Cheyenne Bush tries to dump it down into Cambry Bear. A little too high. She could only get a fingertip on it. Couldn't reel it in. Out of bounds. Back to Kansas. Again, Kansas with a chance to tie it up or take the lead on this possession. Pilcher brings it across. Gets it out to Cobry Smith. Pilcher with the ball. Tries to take Paris Campbell off the dribble, but got cut off. Brings it back around. Brings it all the way around the other side. Steele gets it out. That was Christie. She had an open look for 3. Chose not to take it. Back to Steele for 3, and it rattles in. Kansas takes the lead. 25-24. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Sarah Williams with the ball. Gets it over to Bush. She kind of clears out the offense. Turnover back to Kansas. Quickly down the floor. Mabry Christie all the way for the lay-in. Kansas takes a 3-point lead, 27-24. 30 seconds left in the first half. Central's gone cold. Cheyenne Bush shot block, gets her own rebound. Put back no good, but she gets fouled. She's going to go to the line. Chance to score here. It's been a little bit since Central scored. Kansas came storming back, took the lead. Cheyenne Bush misses the first one. 24.3 seconds remaining in this second period. Cambry Bear goes to the bench. Get an extended breather before the half. And Bush gets the second one. Sadie Huff checks back in for Central. 27-25, Lady Comets lead. 24.3 seconds remain. Kansas inbounds under the Central basket. Pilcher brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Brianna Taylor. Around to Cobry Smith, back around to Pilcher, who kicks it out to Steele for three, and that one is good as well. Back-to-back threes for Kansas. Shot at the buzzer, almost went for Brianna Taylor, but rims out. So at the half, Kansas storms back and takes the lead 30-25. We'll take a break and be right back with the halftime show here on The Mix.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
The new Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford has a bigger selection with over 200 vehicles in stock, personal service from a staff that is ready to work with you, and an all-new service department that's friendly and will fix your car right the first time. That is our promise to you at the new Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford. Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisaw, Oklahoma.
Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
At Salisal Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Salisal Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Salisal Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
The hot, crispy Filet-O-Fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
March is Narcan Awareness Month, and the Salisal Now Coalition wants you to be prepared. An overdose can happen anywhere to anyone. Narcan is a safe, easy-to-use medication that can reverse an opioid overdose and save a life. Would you know what to do? Learn today. Free Narcan kits are available at the Salisal Now Coalition office, 101 North Wheeler Avenue in Salisal. Because carrying Narcan isn't risky. Not carrying it is. Narcan saves lives. Learn more at salisalnow.com/Narcan.
It's halftime in Henrietta. Central Lady Tigers took control early on, led through a big part of this game, but Kansas came storming back with some aggressive defense, forced a number of turnovers, and started heating up from three-point land late as well, and took the lead right before the half, 30-25. So
looks like Central won the first quarter, and Kansas got the second quarter.
Yeah, it was 17-11 Central at the end of one. Kansas came back, had scored 19.
Oh, wow.
In that second period to 8 for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers kind of went cold. Much credit, though, to that Kansas defense.
Yeah.
Forcing a lot of turnovers, not giving them any good looks. And then Kansas really kind of caught on to what they were doing, dumping the ball down into Cambry Bear, and they finally started collapsing on her and just not allowing that lob pass.
Yeah.
And kind of hurt the Central scoring chances a little bit there.
Right.
Of course, we mentioned, this at this round here, it's win or go home.
Yeah.
So you got to keep winning. You got to win 3. You got to win Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to earn your way to the state tournament. So somebody's season's going to end here.
Right. Yeah.
Hate to see that for these young ladies, but
Me
that's
too.
just kind of the way it is when you get to this point in the season.
Right.
We've got some other area teams in action as well. The Muldrow girls take on Chickasha at 6 o'clock over in Seminole. The Central boys against Purcell at 2:30 this afternoon. And then Roland girls take on Chandler at 6 o'clock in Okmulgee at the Muskogee Dome. We'll be there for that one.
Yeah.
So we're going to make the little short trip up the road from Henrietta up the highway to Okmulgee, and we'll bring you that one at 6 o'clock. Should be a good matchup there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Roland boys are the only one of our area teams that are in the championship round as of now. Tomorrow night, they will take on Chandler.
Oh, yeah.
With a chance to go to state. The loser of that one does get a second opportunity to come back Saturday and earn their way back to state. But if you're rolling, you'd like to just take care of business.
Right.
Let everybody else duke it out, and you can go home and rest.
Yeah.
Get ready for the state tournament next week.
That'd be good.
What kind of stats you got for us for that first half, Locke?
Well, for the Lady Comets, Pilcher's got 9 points, 2 steals, 1 block shot. Smith has got 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Lawrence has got 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. Steele has got 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals. Wood has got 3 points. And then off the bench, Christie has got 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal.
Yeah, she's played well.
She has. For the Lady Tigers, Williams has got 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Campbell's got 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals. Bush has got 3 points, 1 rebound. And then Bears got 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block shot. And Huff off the bench has got 1 rebound and 1 steal.
Yeah, Campbell hasn't scored a lot of points, but boy, she's been playing some good defense, and she has just been scrappy, going after loose ball after loose ball, hitting the floor, mixing it up, doing just maximum all-out effort, playing a really good game as well, even though that doesn't show in the scoring column, but she's contributing in other areas.
She has.
So the winner of this game gets the winner of Dibble and Oktahah that is here at 6 o'clock tonight. And that game will be back at the same 1 o'clock time slot tomorrow, right back here in Henrietta. Coming up at 2:30 here, we're going to be bringing you the Central Tigers taking on the Summit Christian Eagles.
Well, that'll be a good one.
Summit Christian, a private school out of Broken Arrow. They're a pretty good squad as well. They come in with a 22-5 record, ranked number 14 in Class 2A. So tough matchup for the Tigers. The Tigers kind of been on a hot streak here as of late.
Yeah, they have.
Made it to the area tournament. So minute and a half here to go till halftime in this one. Well, I'll tell you what, things could get rough here if Kansas keeps on hitting from three-point land like they were toward the end of that second period. They got hot.
Well, when you have Pilcher, Smith, and Steele, I mean, all 3 of them can, they can hit from outside.
Yeah, we saw them hit a big three-pointer to open the game, but then kind of Central did a good job getting out there and getting in their face a little bit, not letting them get a good open look. But, boy, toward the end of that second period, they heated up. I think there were 3. They hit 3 three-pointers within the last minute and a half or so of that second period. Kansas Lady Comets take the floor. Lady Tigers getting a few last-minute instructions from Coach Ray. Central's just got to come back out and kind of settle down. They got a little – that Kansas defense got them a little out of sorts. And
they started out really good.
They did. They did. That Kansas defense rattled them a little bit, I think, there toward the end of the period. So you just got to come out and continue to do your thing. And, if they're going to continue to deny that lob pass down into Bear, then somebody's going to have to start hitting from the outside.
Yeah.
Because they're collapsing down any time and double teaming her. So that's going to leave somebody open to hit a perimeter shot. You hit a few of those, that softens that back up a little bit where you can work it back down into Bear again. So it's going to be Central ball. That is Brianna Taylor set to inbound. We're waiting for our little musical interlude to end here before we start the half.
NBA theme song, isn't it?
Yeah. The officials give the thumbs up. They're ready to go. That is Sarah Williams. Gets it around to Cambry Bear. Loses it. Pilcher comes away with it. She brings it down the floor. Pulls up short. Lets the defender fly by and lays it in for 2. Push that lead out to 7. Paris Campbell tries to get around Pilcher, gets it over, gets it back to Taylor. Bush tries to lob it down into Cambry Bear. Couldn't do it. Lady Comets not going to allow that anymore. Out of bounds, Kansas ball. Pilcher brings it across the timeline, gets picked up by Paris Campbell. Around to Cobra Smith. Smith gets double teamed. Around to Lawrence, who tried to kick it out to Pilcher, but we got a foul. It wasn't a foul. I didn't see exactly what happened, if it was a kicked ball or what it was, but the ball possession remains with Kansas. Cobra Smith puts up a 3. It's good. Lady Comets stay hot from three-point range after the timeout. 33-25 now in favor of the Lady Comets. Cambry Bear brings it around, calls for some help, gets it to Brianna Taylor. Back to Campbell. Campbell almost lost it, and she ends up throwing it to the Kansas defender, trying to save it. That's Steele. She's going to take it all the way. No good. Gets her own rebound and puts it back. 37-25 now, the lead for Kansas. Coach Ray is going to take a timeout, try to stem this momentum. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with the action. Wow, Locke Central, just no answer here in this third period. That Kansas defense maintaining that intensity. Kansas staying hot from the three-point line. Everything going the Lady Comets' way. For Central, you just got to kind of weather the storm and try to hang in there.
You know, Williams started out hot. They need to get her the ball, and I mean, she can shoot.
Yeah.
She had 2 3-pointers the first half.
Yeah, we saw him trying to lob it down in there to Bear again, and Kansas is just not going to allow that to happen. It's Kansas leading the third period here by a score of 7-0. Bear gets it down into Paris Campbell. Nice pass.
Great look.
Nice pass. Found the cutting Paris Campbell. 10-point lead now. Shot no good. That was J.C. Lawrence. Ball back to Central. Williams brings it across. Put it around to Bear. That's a Huff. Huff gets it nearly stolen, but Cobray Smith took the ball, landed right in her face. And so she wasn't able to bring it in, so it stayed with Central. Paris Campbell back around to Williams. Out to Cambry Bear at the top. She's directing traffic. She gets it back to Williams. Williams being closely guarded out there by Woods.
Great drive.
Yeah, good drive by Williams. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. That foul goes against Shawnee Steele. Her second, just the team's first. As it gets super quiet in here for Williams, who makes the first one. Sarah Williams gets them both, rattles in the second one.
She got 12 points.
Yeah, good night. She started out pretty hot, but then Kansas kind of started defending her a little bit better. That's Cobray Smith for three. No good, but she gets fouled while shooting the three. So Cobray Smith going to earn herself a trip to the line for 3 attempts. That foul goes against Sadie Huff. That's her 4th personal. First one, no good. Yeah, 4 fouls on Huff. I like how aggressive she plays though. When she comes in, she's a spitfire and
she does.
Very aggressive, and I like that philosophy. They give you 5 fouls, you may as well use all 5 of them. Smith missed the second one. Cobray Smith makes the 1 of 3. So not a bad foul there after all by Central. Ball poked away by Smith. Going to stay with Central. Right in front of Coach Ray and company. 9-point lead. Lady Comets almost a backcourt violation, but stolen by Kansas. Trying to get it down into Smith. Ball swatted out of bounds by the defender. Going to stay with Kansas. Just under the 5-minute mark here of the third period. Lady Comet ball. Cambry Bear, great defense out there. Dumped it down into Lawrence. She missed the lay-in. Back the other way to Central. Williams hands it off to Cambry Bear. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Paris Campbell. Campbell tries to dribble around the defender. It goes off the defender's foot, out of bounds. Going to stay with Central. Campbell to inbound. She's trying to get it into Bear. She does. Who's right back to the cutting Campbell, who gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. That foul goes against Gracie Woods, her second team foul. Mabry Christie checks in for the Lady Comets. Buchanan comes in for Central. Quickly into Cheyenne Bush, who's guarded closely, so she dribbles it around, trying to shake the defender. Not much doing, hands it off to Bear, who takes it in the paint for the lay-in. Nice drive. There you see Cambry Bear on your I'm Loving It instant replay, brought to you by McDonald's. Steele with the ball out on the perimeter. Trying to take Williams off the dribble, but Williams not having it. Got it around to Cobry Smith. She was wanting to put up a three-pointer, but got to travel before the pass over to Smith. Turns it back over to Central. Kansas with the 7-point lead here. Central trying to claw their way back into this one. Williams gets a screen from Bear. Sarah Buchanan. Ball stolen by Cobry Smith. She's going to take it, pulls up, evades the defender, and puts it in for 2. Coach Ray wants another timeout. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll step away and be right back here on The Mix.
Need cash fast because your truck's in the shop or your kids need braces? Well, Anchor Financial Services at 111 East Ray Fine Boulevard in Roland has got your back. Emergency cash for repairs, personal loans, even up to $100,000 for vehicles, boats, trailers, farm gear, or debt consolidation. Same day help, no judgment. Stop by today or hit them up on anchorfinanceme.com. Call 918-427-5600. That's 918-427-5600. Anchor Financial. Money when you need it.
For over 45 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to agency when it comes to keeping you protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. They shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Salisaw.
Kansas leads 40-31. I think we had a little score correction on the scoreboard. They had it wrong, so during the timeout, they got it all sorted out. So the score is officially Kansas 40, Central Lady Tigers 31. Central possession. Sarah Williams brings it across for the Lady Tigers. Takes the defender off the dribble, brings it back around. Gets it to Bear, faked the 3, puts it on the floor. Gets it back to Williams, who gets a screen from Bear. Williams brings it back out. Williams takes it. Shot no good, but earns herself a trip to the line. That foul goes against Mabry Christie of the Lady Comets, her 3rd personal and 3rd team foul. First shot good for Sarah Williams. Got a whistle as we get a substitution. That's Gracie Woods checking in for the Lady Comets. And the second one good for Williams. Cuts it to a 7-point lead.
14 points for her.
Yeah, 14 points for Sarah Williams. Good job. Pilcher gets it around to Smith. Gets it out to Steele. Tell you what, those 3 prolific scorers for Kansas. Pilcher, Smith, and Steele.
Yeah.
That's Pilcher putting it on the floor, taking it to the defender, Cambry Bear. Going to get charged with the foul. Actually, no, they got 21 with that one. Cheyenne Bush. That's her second. Pilcher sinks the first one. And Pilcher gets them both. Pushes it to a 9-point lead. 2:48 remaining in the third period.
13 points for Pilcher.
Lady Tigers trying to get back into this thing to extend their season. Ball lobbed down into Cambry Bear, off the glass and good. I tell you what, when you get it down in that close to her, it's all but a certainty it's going to go in.
Yes.
Central doing a good job kind of taking away that three-point shot here as of late. Nearly thrown away, but Steele there to recover the ball. She gets it around to Cobry Smith. She's going to put up a three. It's short. Rebound by Bear, brings it across the timeline before she brings it around to the right side. She wanted to get it to Williams. There she gets it. Sarah Williams to start the offense. Going to get a whistle. That one goes against Gracie Woods. That's her third personal. Fourth team foul. Huff checks in for Central. She's going to give Brianna Taylor a breather. And Gracie Barnett checks in for the first time for the Lady Comets. Williams gets it in to Paris Campbell. Paris dribbles around. Great ball handler. She takes it all the way, high off the glass. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound. Kansas. Pilcher's going to bring it across. As we approach the 1:30 mark here of the second period. That was Barnett. Her drive gets cut off. Kicks it out to Smith for three. Long rebound brought in by Paris Campbell. She gets it around to Williams to run the offense. Williams takes Pilcher off the dribble for the lay-in.
By Williams.
Yeah, great. First move off the dribble. 5-point lead now for the Lady Comets. Smith gets cut off on the baseline, kicks it out to Steele, thought about three, pulls up for about a 13-footer that goes.
That's Steele's 10th point.
A 7-point lead here. Central taking their time, bringing it across the timeline. About 35 seconds remain in the period. Kansas not going to come out and force the issue. They're going to allow Williams to just hang out there by herself and dribble some time off the clock, potentially play for the last shot here. Coach Ray. Oh, no, we got a substitution. Sorry, I thought Coach Ray took a timeout, but the official, it was an injury whistle. Cambry Bear is going to go over and get some medical attention on the bench. So the official stopped play to sub her out.
Gosh, I hope she's all right.
So again, Sarah Williams not being closely guarded here. 14 seconds. She's going to start the offense in motion here for the Lady Tigers. Brings it back out. 8 seconds. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Paris Campbell. She mishandles it. Puts up a three that's no good. And that's going to do it for the third period as Kansas leads 44-37 at the end of three. We'll be back here on the mix for the fourth period.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
After 3 here in Henrietta, Kansas Lady Comets lead 44-37. Don't see Cambry Bear in to start this period. We saw her go off right at the end of that third period. It looks like we figured maybe it looks like she stepped on someone's foot and might have rolled an ankle or something. Looks like she was lower leg area was being tended to.
Yeah.
Sarah Williams gets it out of there, intended for Huff. Paris Campbell can't bring it in, hits the floor hard. Great effort trying to bring in that loose ball. She can't, so it goes back to Kansas. It's Pilcher with the ball, gets it over to Cobry Smith. Gets it down into, that was J.C. Lawrence with the shot. Good. 9-point lead for the Lady Comets. I see Cambry Bear makes her way back over to the bench. As Williams can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound steal. She brings it across. Almost gets poked away by Paris Campbell, but she regains possession. Finds the wide open Lawrence. Baseline shot, good. That's 2 back-to-back buckets for J.C. Lawrence. As Kansas pushes it back out to an 11-point lead. Cambry Bear at the scorer's table, set to check back in at the next stoppage. Ball poked away by the Kansas defender. Williams regains it. Gets cut off, double-teamed. Ball intended for Huff. Stolen, there's a scrum for it. And Kansas comes out of there with it. Down the floor, mishandled by J.C. Lawrence. She was looking for an easy lay-in. Instead, she gets it over to Pilcher, who lays it in and gets fouled. That's the third foul on Cheyenne Bush. Just the first team foul. There is Cambry Bear checking back in with a noticeable limp. But the senior going to come in here and try to.
Yeah, they sure need her.
Try to get the win here and prolong her senior season. As Lorelei Pilcher converts the three-point play.
Got 16 points for Pilcher.
Wow, good night. Kansas pushes it out to a 14-point lead. See Bear out on the perimeter. Trying to dribble around the defender, spin, shot, good. Like we said last time, if you let her get that close, anywhere in that area, she's going to put it in 9 times out of 10. Just a great scorer.
She's got 16 points.
Yeah, she's a great scorer. Good defense by Cheyenne Bush. They get it around to Pilcher. Back around to Steele, fake to 3. Cobry Smith going to dribble it around, gets it back to Steele. Lady Comets in no hurry here. Holding on to a 12-point lead. That was Pilcher for 3, and she nails it right in front of her own bench. 15-point lead now for the Lady Comets. As we approach
her any room, she can hit that.
Yeah, we approach the 5-minute mark here of the fourth period. Williams trying to shake the defender, gets it around to Bear, fake to 3, puts it on the floor. That one won't go. She still has a noticeable limp out there, but she's giving it her all here.
She is.
You can tell she's in some noticeable pain, but she's toughing it out, playing through it. Steele gets cut off, gets it around to Woods. Woods tries to find the cutting Pilcher, who's going to get fouled. That one goes against Paris Campbell, just her first foul. Second team foul. That puts Pilcher on the line. Pilcher, first one rattles out. Huff checks back in, as does Buchanan. Pilcher gets the second one, pushes it to a 16-point lead. Central's got to start scoring here. Again, with no shot clock this year, it comes in next year. Kansas going to be in no hurry when they have the ball. Sarah Williams at the free throw line, tries to get rid of the defender but can't. Swatted out of bounds by Central, trying to reel in the loose ball. It's going to go back to Kansas. That's Barnett to inbound. Gets it into Steele. Back to Barnett. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Kansas is going to slow it down a little bit. Good tough defense out there by Sarah Williams. So she fouls. I think that's just her first personal foul of the night as well. Third team foul. Central with one more to give before putting Kansas in the bonus. Steele trying to shake Williams. Gets it out to Pilcher. Pilcher quickly double team, loses it. It's a fight for the loose ball. I think we're going to get a jump ball. We are, and it's going to remain with Kansas on the possession arrow. Bear and Bush check back in for Central. Exactly halfway through this fourth period. Again, Kansas in no hurry to take a shot here. Unless they get a really good open look, they're going to be content to burn some clock. That Steele gets double teamed, trapped up against the sideline. She gets it out of there, gets it to Lawrence, who tried to dump it down into Christie unsuccessfully, out of bounds, back to Central. But they did manage to burn about 24 seconds of game clock on that one, even though they came away with no points. Central's got to be quick. Bear all alone down the baseline. Nice pass. Kind of caught Kansas sleeping a little bit on that one. You see it on your McDonald's instant replay. You get a foul. That one will put Kansas in the bonus. That one, I think, went against, let's see, who did they get? They got Paris Campbell with that one. Her second personal. That's just the fourth team foul. So the next one puts Kansas in the bonus. No team fouls yet in this period for Kansas. As Steele loses her footing, goes down, got the ball stolen. Bear takes it all the way, shot blocked though. That was J.C. Lawrence with the blocked shot. Cambry Bear not full speed out there. She is definitely fighting through an injury, giving it her all. Spins around the defender, gets down into her sweet spot on the floor. And again, easy money once you get her down in that close. Spins around the defender, banks it in for the shot, and draws the foul.
It's Bear's 20th point.
Wow, 20 on the night for Cambry. That foul goes against Gracie Woods, her fourth personal, just the team's first foul. And Bear can't get the free throw to go. So it remains a 12-point lead. Steele brings it around. Woods gets it out to back to Steele. Steele going to bring it back out here. Dribble through some defenders. Yep. Kansas going to play the keep-away game here for a little bit, it looks like. Dribble and pass. Smith. Out to Barnett. Yep, cross-court pass. Out to Woods. They're just going to pass it around and force Central to foul. Because this next one will put Kansas in the bonus. Central finally commits the foul at the 2:08 mark. That one's going to put Shawnee Steele on the line. Third personal against Paris Campbell. That one no good. So if Kansas can hit their free throws down the stretch here, they stand a pretty good chance of putting this one away.
Yeah.
Buchanan and Taylor back in. I'm sorry, that's Huff and Buchanan back in for Central. Gets the second one. That's also.
That's Steele's 11th point.
Get that young lady's number. That is Charlie Petrie in for the Lady Tigers as well, number 10. Cheyenne Bush up in the paint. No good. Rattles out. Rebound Lawrence. She gets fouled. I believe they're going to get Petrie with that one. They did. They got Charlie Petrie with the foul, her first. Got Bear, Paris Campbell, and Taylor set to check in. First one no good for Lawrence. As Bear Campbell and Taylor check in. JC Lawrence on the line. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Breonna Taylor, and she's immediately fouled by Gracie Woods. Not at all what Coach Barnwell wanted.
Her fifth personal foul.
Just his team's second foul, though. Central, 1:48 left. Sarah Williams dumps it down into Bear, backs her defender down in the paint. Turnaround won't go. Rebound Lawrence. Gets it to Steele to bring it across. She's double teamed. Gets it to Cobry Smith. Around to Lawrence. The wide open Mabry Christie all alone under the bucket as Central was playing pressure defense in the backcourt. Cambry Bear takes it off the dribble, pulls up, shot rims out, gets her own rebound, put back is good. Makes it a 13-point lead, but just 1:10 left as time is running out on the Lady Tigers season. Kansas going to play some keep away here and force Central to put them on the free throw line. Good hustle that time by Taylor, swatting it out of bounds. Going to stay with Kansas. .54 seconds remain. Yep, Kansas brings it out, and they're going to spread out the floor, pass it around. Smith gets it to Steele. Just going to play a little keep away. Pilcher, she's going to get fouled by Campbell. It's going to be the fourth personal on Campbell. That's going to put Lorelei Pilcher on the line. She gets the first one. And the second one makes it a 15-point lead with just 35 seconds remaining. Senior Cambry Bear brings it up the floor, all the way through the defense. Shot gets blocked. And Bear is going to foul Pilcher. Just the first personal of the night on Cambry Bear. That's going to put Pilcher back at the line. She hit 2 last time when she was on the line. Misses that one.
She's at the line with 22 points.
Wow, good night for Pilcher. And rattled out the second one, missed them both. Bear brings it across. She's going to pull up for a 3 and banks it
Great
in.
shot.
Nice shot for the senior. Like to see her hit that big 3-pointer there at the end of this one. Good for her. But heartbreak for this Lady Tiger team as their season comes to an end. Kansas wins by a margin of 22, 60-48. So Kansas Lady Comets will advance to take on the winner of Dibble and Oktaha back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, hate to see the Lady Tigers season end, Locke.
Yeah.
They had a good season.
They sure did.
Getting all the way to the area tournament, qualifying both boys and girls for the area tournament. But you sure hate to see that for these seniors on this Lady Tigers team. Many of them, you know, all of them we've covered for a number of years.
Have.
And,
yeah. We have.
Cambry Bear, Brianna Taylor, Cheyenne Bush, the seniors on this team. Got some good underclassmen. They've got a good core of young ladies returning next year. But again, just heartbreak for those seniors, and we hate to see it. We've covered those ladies for a number of years.
Yeah.
What's our final stats for the night?
Well, for Central Williams, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Campbell had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Taylor didn't score. She had 1 rebound. Bush had 3 points, 1 rebound. And Cambry Bear finished the day with 25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block shot. And Huff off the bench had a rebound and a steal. For Kansas Comets, Pilcher had 22 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals, 1 block shot. Smith had 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals. Lawrence had 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 block shots. Steele had 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Wood had 3 points, 1 steal, and Christie off the bench had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal.
Yeah, she played well off the bench.
She sure did.
We're going to go ahead and name our McDonald's player of the game for this ladies matchup.
Got to go with Bear.
I agree, buddy.
25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block shot.
I agree. The senior leader of that Lady Tigers team. She gave it her all.
She sure
she
did.
got injured there
Yes.
and played most of the fourth quarter in noticeable pain. Showed a lot of toughness out there finishing out.
She did.
Finishing out the game. Showed some real grit there. We like to see that.
Yes.
Hit a big, banked in a three-pointer right there at the very end. So, again, hate to see that for these seniors. But we got some Central Tiger action coming up next as they take on the Summit Christian Eagles. We're going to step away and take a break. We'll be back to bring you all the action here on The Mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
The new Harry Robinson Salisol Ford has a bigger selection with over 200 vehicles in stock, personal service from a staff that is ready to work with you, and an all-new service department that's friendly and will fix your car right the first time. That is our promise to you at the new Harry Robinson Salisol Ford. Harry Robinson Salisol Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisol, Oklahoma.
Harry Robinson Salisol Ford.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
At Salisal Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Salisal Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Salisal Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
The hot, crispy Filet-O-Fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
March is Narcan Awareness Month, and the Salisal Now Coalition wants you to be prepared. An overdose can happen anywhere to anyone. Narcan is a safe, easy-to-use medication that can reverse an opioid overdose and save a life. Would you know what to do? Learn today. Free Narcan kits are available at the Salisal Now Coalition office, 101 North Wheeler Avenue in Salisal. Because carrying Narcan isn't risky. Not carrying it is. Narcan saves lives. Learn more at salisalnow.com/Narcan.
And we're back here in Henrietta, getting ready for the boys matchup between the Central Tigers and the Summit Christian Eagles. Both these teams come in pretty hot. Summit Christian 9-1 in their last 10.
Oh,
they
wow.
are 22-5, ranked number 14 in Class 2A. Head coach Tim Van Duzer. Their postseason wins, they beat Stroud in the district, and they beat Kansas, and then they lost to Van Noss, number 4 in 2A in the regional championship the other night. So Central comes in 8-2 in their last 10, 16-10 overall record. Head coach Caleb Cawhorn. They beat Vian in the district matchup. They beat Hartshorn. They lost to Hartshorn. They beat Oktaha, and then they beat Vian again in the regionals to advance here to the area.
Wow.
So it should be a good matchup between these squads. The winner gets the winner of Kansas and Preston, who play here tonight at 7:30, and that game will be right back here tomorrow at the same time.
Okay, good.
To announce the Central Salisal Tigers at 6'1", now senior, word number 22, Noah Butler. At 6'3", senior, word number 20, Josh Brooks. At 5'11", junior, word number 10, Jake Woods. Standing at 6'1", a junior, weight number 3, Gavin Randolph. And at 5'10", a senior, weight number 5, Kate Merrill. The Central Salisal Tigers are coached by Taylor Cawhorn and Tommy Gaines. And now, your Summit Christian Eagles. At 6'1", a senior, weight number 3, Seth Schubert. Standing at 6'1", a senior, weight number 2, Asher Grossi. At 6'5", senior, weight number 50, Kristen Duffield. At 5'11", senior, weight number 20, Austin Kitchen. And at 6'1", senior, weight number 13, Chase P. Stevens. The Summit Eagles are coached by Tyler Mitchell and Ed Kidd.
And there's your starting lineups for the Central Tigers. Gavin Randolph, Peyton Merrill, Jake Woods, Josh Brunk, and Noah Buzzard. For the Summit Christian Eagles, Asher Grossi, Seth Schubert, JP Stevens, Tristan Duffield, and Karsten Kitchen. And we are ready for action here as Summit Christian wins the jump. They'll take first possession. That is Schubert. Gets it over to Stevens. Loses the handle on the ball. Central comes out of there with it. That was Jake Woods. Gets it down to Brunk for the lay-in. Central strikes first. Takes a 2-0 lead. Schubert brings it across. Nearly stolen by Peyton Merrill. Great hustle. Get it into Seth Schubert, senior here for this Summit Christian Eagles squad. Duffield, little pull-up jumper, no good. Offensive rebound by Grossi, and the putback no good. Central comes out with it. Buzzard over to Randolph. Down to Jake Woods. He's going to dribble it around, picks up his dribble, gets it back to Buzzard. Buzzard looked for the cutting Peyton Merrill. There he finds him. Cut off, had to kick it back out. Buzzard's going to reset the offense here. Merrill trying to get it down into Brunk. He does. And he works his way up and under the defender. That was a 6'4" Duffield in there defending Brunk, but good job getting around the defender. Schubert hands it off to Duffield. Dribbles around, nearly stolen, and it was stolen by Merrill. Good quick hands. He races it down the floor. Wow, gets kind of the circus lay-in there. He spun around, laid it in. Summit Christian wants a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Man, what a start.
Yeah, 6-0 lead here early on by the Central Tigers. Coach Van Duser, he wants to try to stem any momentum that Central's picking up here, get his squad settled down. They haven't been able to really get into their offense at all yet. Central defense just wreaking havoc. Again, Summit Christian, if you're not familiar with them, they're out of Broken Arrow. They are 22-5 on the season, ranked number 14 in Class 2A. Schubert gets it across the timeline, being guarded by Buzzard. Gets it around to J.P. Stevens, who finds 20 all alone for a three-pointer. It wouldn't go. That was Karsten Kitchen. Ball stolen, though, and put in. That was Stevens. Buzzard with the ball. He gets it back around to Jake Woods. Set up the offense here for the Tigers. Peyton Merrill around to Randolph. Finds the cutting Buzzard. Pulls up.
Oh, good shot.
Shot good. 8-2 now in favor of Central. Summit gets it across. That's Schubert, good ball handler. Kitchen kicks it back out. That's Grossi. Lost it. Out of bounds. And he got himself an offensive foul in the process. Got him with a charge. That's going to be Grossi's first foul, first team foul. It's Merrill inbounds for the Tigers. Gets it into Woods. Merrill gets it to Randolph. Good defense. Central finally gets across the timeline. Buzzard pull up. Shot no good. Rebound Grossi. Schubert going to bring it across. It's picked up by Buzzard. Schubert for three, no good. Brunk comes out of there with it. He's going to bring it across the half-court line and gets it out to Merrill. Woods trying to get it down into Brunk. He does. Brunk immediately just gets swarmed by that defense.
Wow.
Good job by Duffield getting in there and tying up the ball, not fouling, forcing the jump ball. And it's going to stay with Central on the possession arrow. Buzzard out on the perimeter to Randolph. Ball nearly swatted away by Grossi. Woods recovers it. Buzzard around to Randolph. Randolph for three. No good. Long rebound. Buzzard right there to pick it up. Randolph dumps it down into Peyton Merrill. And he's going to draw the foul. Good job by Merrill. He was outsized in there by the much taller defender, but good heads-up play to draw the foul. That was Duffield with his first foul, as Merrill misses the first free throw. Merrill rattles out the second one as well. Rebound by Schubert. 8-2, 3:48 remaining in the opening period. Schubert behind the back. Evades a defender. Gets it over to Duffield. Central playing really good defense here early on. Tough, just smothering defense. Another turnover. Buzzard comes out with it. He gets the lay-in and the foul.
Great shot.
Actually, no, they waved the shot off. I think one official signaled that it was going to count, but then the other one came in and waved it off, said it was on the floor. That foul against Schubert, his first. Stolen by Kitchen, who loses it, but Stevens right there to regain it. Karsten Kitchen out in the corner to Grossi, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Brunk.
That's Brunk's third rebound.
Yeah, he's playing well tonight. He started off hot. Brunk on the baseline, gets swarmed by the defense, gets fouled. Gonna be on the floor. Got Grossi with that one. That's his second. We're gonna see Graham Carr, number 4, check in for Grossi, who picked up the 2 fouls. Carr, a 6'2" junior. Quick inbound pass to Merrill, puts up a wild shot, no good. Well, he was in a bunch of traffic. I don't know how he muscled that shot up, but he did. Summit still yet to really settle into their offense here, as you see Randolph out there just harassing the ball carrier. Got it in to Carr, no good. Rebound Kitchen, gets it swatted out of bounds, going to remain with Summit. Schubert to inbound. Gets it into Kitchen on the baseline. Oh, it's intended for Duffield, but Randolph right there. Randolph laying good.
Great steal, great.
10-2. Early lead here for Central. Schubert dribbles through everybody, pulls up, hits one from the free throw line.
Great shot.
Yeah, that was a nice little pull-up jumper. Brunk gets met at the half-court line by the defense. Gets it out, Buzzard. Buzzard, nice pass to Merrill, all alone for 3. That was Cawhorn, no good. Schubert gets a pick from Duffield. Good hustle by Randolph, getting in that passing lane, knocking the ball out of bounds. Nothing easy here early on for Summit. Got a substitution here for the Eagles. That is Johnny Logan, number 22 for the Eagles. He is a 5'7" junior. Inbound to Duffield, or Schubert, make that, number 3. Again, he's guarded closely by Buzzard, doing a great job. Carr with it. Out to Logan. Logan picked up the dribble. He's got to find somewhere to go with the ball. Trying to get it over to Carr, nearly intercepted by Peyton Merrill, who crashes into the central bench. Another great effort. I tell you what, Merrill is just maximum effort here tonight.
A lot of speed.
Again, Buzzard all over Schubert. Duffield out on the perimeter, being guarded by Brunk. Schubert with a good look from three, and he drains it. That was his first open look of the night, and he made him pay. Closes the lead to 10-7. There you see the three-pointer on the McDonald's I'm Loving It instant replay. Brunk, we're under a minute to go here in the opening period. Get it out to Randolph. Tries to shake the defender. Trying to get it to Buzzard, but couldn't. Gets it to Cawhorn, who fakes a three. Puts it on the floor. Little runner in the lane won't go. 37 seconds remain as the Eagles push it down the floor. It's going to be turned over. Back to the Tigers. Johnny Logan couldn't handle that pass. So Buzzard in the backcourt to Merrill, to Brunk. If they get it across. 20 seconds remain. Buzzard going to set the offense. Play for the last shot here. He backs it back out. About the 10-second mark, they're going to go, and he does. Randolph for three. No good, but Merrill right there to scoop up the offensive rebound and put it back. Shot at the buzzer's not going to go for the Eagles as Central takes the lead 12-7 at the end of one. We'll be back here on The Mix.
Need cash fast because your truck's in the shop or your kids need braces? Well, Anchor Financial Services at 111 East Ray Fine Boulevard in Roland has got your back. Emergency cash for repairs, personal loans, even up to $100,000 for vehicles, boats, trailers, farm gear, or debt consolidation. Same day help, no judgment. Stop by today or hit them up on anchorfinanceme.com. Call 918-427-5600. That's 918-427-5600. Anchor Financial. Money when you need it.
For over 45 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to agency when it comes to keeping you protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. They shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Salisaw.
After one here in Henrietta, Central leads 12-7. It's going to be Summit Christian possession coming out of the timeout. Schubert gets it across to Logan. Logan being guarded by Peyton Merrill. That pass nearly stolen. Stolen by Merrill eventually, but then stolen back away by Duffield. Tried to get it down the floor to Logan. That pass stolen away. Central's going to come back with it. Peyton Merrill, he loses the ball. Summit comes up with it. Logan gets it to Carr under the bucket. 12-9. That was a wild opening sequence here to start the second period. Summit comes away with the points. Randolph. 4-3, it's good. Nice shot by Gavin Randolph. Pushes the lead back to 6 for the Tigers. Cross-court pass to Duffield. He's going to try to drive, put up the shot over Cale Stewart. No good. Cale Stewart giving Brunk a breather to start the second period. Cawhorn back around to Merrill. Randolph, Carr out there quickly on him. So Randolph just takes him off the dribble for the lay-in. If I can't hit the three, I'll just take it in the paint and lay it in. 5 quick points for Gavin Randolph.
Got 7.
Logan for 3, no good. Carr gets the rebound on the baseline. Schubert for 3, no good. Rebound, Cawhorn, and they're fighting everybody. Comes out with the rebound. Tough rebound by Aiden Cawhorn. Sophomore in there, fighting for that loose ball. Draws a foul.
Foul call number 15 for Summit Christian.
That foul on Duffield, that was his second. A ball nearly stolen by Schubert, but Cawhorn regains it. Brings it across. That's Bryson Chandler Eisman in the game for Central. Number 12. Randolph out on the perimeter, quickly guarded. Buzzard drives, pulls up on the baseline shot, no good. Duffield with the rebound. He's going to race it up the floor to Kitchen. 3-pointer, no good. Schubert hands it back to Duffield, who lays it in. Duffield, 6'4" senior, comes away with the points in the paint. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Chandler Eisman finds Buzzard. Little jumper, good. Nice pass by Chandler Eisman. Schubert gets it across. Picked up his dribble, got to get rid of it. Gets it out to Carr. Coach Van Duzer wants a timeout. Let's see if they're going to take a full one or a 30. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away and be right back here on the mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
4:55 remains in the second period. Central leads 19-11. It's Summit Christian ball. Got a score update for you. Purcell is up 17-16 over the Muldrow boys. That game taking place over in Seminole. Dumped it down into Carr. Carr trying to get free, kicks it back out. Schubert trying to shake Buzzard. He can't, finds the cutting Duffield though. Nice pass by Schubert. Cuts it to a 6-point lead. Jake Woods finds Chandler Eisman at the free throw line, kicks it back out. Randolph, little jumper blocked. Logan races it up the floor for the Eagles. Duffield spins around a defender, cuts between two other defenders, and he gets fouled. That foul goes against Randolph. Just the first Central foul of the afternoon. Carr off the glass, won't go, can't get his own rebound. Logan for three, it's good.
What a shot.
That's a 3-point game now. 19-16, Central leads. Summit really kind of cranking up the defensive pressure here on Central, forcing some miscues. Buzzard is going to get fouled. That foul goes against Kitchen, his first. J.P. Stevens back in the game for the Eagles. It's going to remain Central ball. Got stoppage in play here. Oh, there we go. We had one of the net on the other end was kind of wadded up in the rim. Good job by the official showing off some jumps. Go down there and straighten it out. Woods inbounds it to Randolph. Randolph to Merrill. Merrill back to Randolph, wide open, but thought better of it. Brunk fighting through the defense, kicks it back out to Buzzard. Quickly double teamed back into Brunk. Duffield swats it. Brunk gets it back though, and gets the bucket and the foul. Great job staying with that one by Brunk, who had his initial shot blocked, but he recovered the ball, put it back, and got fouled.
Great shot.
That one goes against Karsten Kitchen, his second personal. Team's third. That puts Brunk on the line. Brunk converts the three-point play.
Got 7 points.
Pushes it back to a 6-point lead. Duffield around to Stevens. That's Logan for three, no good. Thought he had his second one in a row, but that one wouldn't go. Buzzard brings it up the floor. Gets it poked away from behind. Randolph tried to run it down. He came from the backcourt, raced down the floor, tried to save that ball, but couldn't get there in time. It's going to go back over to Summit Christian. Schubert, I tell you what, he has had a hard time with Buzzard tonight. Buzzard doing a great job. Schubert brings it all the way down, pulls up, shot no good. Offensive rebound, kicks it back out to Stevens. His three-pointer was no good. Buzzard back down at the other end. Nice pass into Brunk. Woods with a great pass. Nice bounce pass into Brunk. You see it there on the I'm Loving It instant replay, brought to you by McDonald's. Duffield, he's got to get rid of it. Gets swatted away by Brunk. Good hands by Brunk. Brunk goes all the way. It gets deflected. We got an offensive foul. Yeah, they're going to call an offensive foul, a charge against Brunk. That's his first. Just the second team foul. The officials kind of convening after that play to make sure they get it right. There's the official signal. After the officials, good job coming together, make sure they get the right call. So after all that, it's going to be Eagles ball. We're going to inbound under the central bucket. They get it into Schubert. Schubert, the primary ball handler here for the Eagles. Just being harassed all night long by Buzzard. Find the cutting Duffield. Nice pass by Schubert. Duffield lays it in, cuts it back to a 6-point lead. Quickly trapped is Gavin Randolph. He breaks through the double team somehow.
Good drive.
My goodness. Breaks out of the double team. Races to the bucket, gets the lay-in and the foul.
Randolph just saw the lane and just drove in and called the foul.
Good play. That foul goes against Duffield. That's his third. That's kind of a big one there because he's the big shot blocker guy inside. It's going to allow him to not be quite as aggressive, and we're probably not going to see him anymore this half as we get a lane violation. Randolph gets a do-over, and he gets that one, makes him pay. 27-18.
Randolph with 10 points.
Yeah, good night for Mr. Gavin Randolph. Schubert down in the corner to Stevens. Found the cutting Grossi. Great pass. That's been working for him here lately. Hitting the cutting man down the baseline. Randolph thought about a three, shook the defender, hits a little jumper. Randolph just on fire. 29-20 now is the lead for the Tigers. Schubert. Grossi trying to take Merrill off the dribble. Nope, out of bounds. Off of Grossi. Goes back to Central. Cawhorn gets double teamed, gets it out to Buzzard. Cawhorn back around to Randolph. Randolph drawing a lot of attention, and rightfully so.
Oh, great rebound.
Yeah, good offensive board by Brunk. His putback no good. Randolph skies up to get the rebound, but they're going to get him over the back with the foul. That's going to be his second personal. Only the second team foul. Third team foul make that. It's going to be Eagles ball. 47.3 seconds remain in the first half. Schubert guarded by Buzzard as he has been all night long. Buzzard doing a great job on him around the back to get free as Schubert. Nice little runner.
Good shot.
Good, yeah, good shot. Good job shaking the defender. 7-point lead. 26 seconds remain. Central kind of slowing it down here a little bit. Cawhorn with the ball, gets it around to Buzzard. Buzzard to Woods, back to Cawhorn. Merrill, Buzzard. 12 seconds. Cawhorn dribbles it around, almost throws it away, but Woods reels it in. Buzzard with the jumper, no good. And that's gonna do it. Central is going to take a 7-point lead into the locker room. They lead 29-22 at the half. We're going to catch our breath, get something to drink while the guys in the locker room do the same thing. We'll be back for the second half on The Mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland. Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
The new Harry Robinson Salisal Ford has a bigger selection with over 200 vehicles in stock, personal service from a staff that is ready to work with you, and an all-new service department that's friendly and will fix your car right the first time. That is our promise to you at the new Harry Robinson Salisal Ford. Harry Robinson Salisal Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisal, Oklahoma.
Harry Robinson Salisal Ford.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
At Salisaw Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Salisaw Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Salisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
The hot, crispy filet o fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
March is Narcan Awareness Month, and the Salisaw Now Coalition wants you to be prepared. An overdose can happen anywhere to anyone. Narcan is a safe, easy-to-use medication that can reverse an opioid overdose and save a life. Would you know what to do? Learn today. Free Narcan kits are available at the Salisaw Now Coalition office, 101 North Wheeler Avenue in Salisaw. Because carrying Narcan isn't risky. Not carrying it is. Narcan saves lives. Learn more at salisawnow.com/Narcan.
Need cash fast because your truck's in the shop or your kids need braces? Well, Anchor Financial Services at 111 East Ray Fine Boulevard. Roland has got your back. Emergency cash for repairs, personal loans, even up to $100,000 for vehicles, boats, trailers, farm gear, or debt consolidation. Same day help, no judgment. Stop by today or hit them up on anchorfinanceme.com. Call 918-427-5600. That's 918-427-5600. Anchor Financial. Money when you need it.
It's halftime in Henrietta, where the Central Tigers lead 29-22 after an entertaining first half.
Wow.
We'll let Locke bring you some stats.
Start out with the Summit Christian Eagles. Schubert's got 7 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Grossi's got 2 points, 2 rebounds. Duffield has got 6 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and 2 block shots. Well, he's hard to handle underneath.
Yeah, he is.
Looks like Stevens has got 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. And then off the bench, Carr's got 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and Logan's got 3 points. So they got pretty good.
Yeah, good minutes off the bench for those guys.
For the Central Tigers, Randolph he's got 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Merrill's got 4 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals. Brunk has got 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. And Buzzard's got 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. And Calhorn has got 2 rebounds.
Yeah, the name of the game in that first half was that Central defense.
Yeah.
Setting the tone, not really. It was halfway through that first period before Summit ever really even had a chance to kind of settle in and actually run their offense.
Right.
Central keeping them all out of sorts, doing a really good job. We've got a quick score update for you. Over in Seminole, Muldrow down 25-23 to Purcell at the half. That's the boys' game.
What a game.
The girls play tonight at 6 over in Seminole. And we will be in Okmulgee at 6 o'clock to bring you the Roland Lady Rangers taking on the Chandler Lions.
Oh, wow, that'll be a good
That'll be a good matchup there. We're ready for action here in this, start this second half. See if Central can keep up that defensive intensity. I think that's going to be the key here. If they can keep it up, I mean, they've been maximum effort the whole time. If they can keep up that intensity and not get anybody in foul trouble. Duffield has 3 fouls for the Eagles. Something to keep an eye on there. He's their big man down inside. Merrill gets it into Woods to start the third period. 7-point lead for Central. Randolph was just on fire in that first half as Merrill takes it all the way.
What a drive.
Great fake to get around the defender. Schubert is going to take it all the way down himself, bring it back out. Get it around there to Stevens, back to Schubert. Shot won't go, rebound Woods, he gets fouled. He got swatted in the face.
What a rebound.
When the defender, the Summit player was going after the ball and Woods got swatted in the face. That one going to go against Grossi. That's his third personal as well. So something to keep an eye on as we go forward. Merrill dumps it down into Brunk. Good defense, though, by the Eagles. Brunk somehow finds Merrill.
Wow, what a pass.
Yeah, through all the traffic. Great play by Brunk. They open up an 11-point lead now. Good play in the paint, J.P. Stevens. Central quickly down the floor, get it back to Brunk. He's going to get, see if they got a jump ball or if they got a foul. They got a jump ball. That was a good job by Grossi getting in, tying up that ball, forcing the jump ball. It goes to Summit on the possession arrow. Yeah, good hustle by Grossi that time, getting in there and tying up that ball.
Yeah.
Schubert gonna as he has been all night long, bringing up the floor. Closely guarded by Noah Buzzard. That was Kitchens. Around, dumps it into Duffield. Duffield trying to get around Brunk. Couldn't do it. He fell, lost his footing, hit the floor, and traveled in the process, says the official.
Brunk with good defense right
Yeah,
there.
yep, good job. Good quick feet. Buzzard finds Merrill. Shot won't go, but he gets fouled. Duffield there in the area. If they got him, that's going to be 4. Let's see. Nope. They got Grossi. That's his 4th. That's a big one. One of the starters.
Yeah.
Picked up his 4th foul, so we won't see him probably until the 4th period now. As Merrill misses his first free throw. Graham Carr, 6'2" junior, checks in for the Eagles. Merrill gets one of 2. 10-point lead as the Eagles try to get back in this thing. We saw him shoot a couple of good 3-pointers, but Central just out there quick, not really allowing them any open shots. As you see that shot deflected. Turnover back to the Tigers. Buzzard quickly gets double teamed, back out to Woods. Randolph feeds it into Buzzard. Buzzard shot no good. Rebound. Summit Christian. And get a blocking foul on Randolph. Good heads-up play by Randolph. He saw the defender coming, or the ball handler coming in there, and Randolph just raced in there and tried to get set up. Didn't get there in time, though, said the official. So that's going to be the 3rd foul on Randolph. He's going to take a seat as Cawhorn checks in. Stevens gets it into Duffield. Duffield loses it. Another good play by Brunk to swat it out of there, out of his hands. As Cawhorn brings it across, quickly gets double teamed. Gets it out to Woods, back to Cawhorn. Cawhorn gets it poked loose from behind. Good hustle by the Eagles. Carr trying to get it to Duffield. He does. Duffield pulls up. Jumper no good. That was Stevens and Merrill in there fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off of Merrill and remain Eagle ball. Logan checked in for the Eagles. Carr, nowhere to go, so he just puts up a shot that's no good. Quickly down the floor to Brunk. He's going to take it straight to the hoop, blocked by Duffield.
That's his 3rd block, Duffield.
Yeah, he's got a long reach. It's hard to get one over him. Good job by the Summit player there. That was Karsten Kitchen to get the defender in the air and draw the foul. That one goes against Woods, his 1st. Team 2nd. Duffield puts up a shot in the paint. Won't go, but he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Looks like it's on Brunk.
Yeah, they got Brunk with that one. That's going to be his 2nd personal. Team's 3rd. Central hanging on to a 10-point lead, make that 9 after Duffield sinks his first free throw. Duffield rattles, for second one rattles out on him. Merrill with the rebound, quickly up the floor to Woods. Woods cross-court pass to Merrill, almost picked
Well,
off.
yeah.
Merrill back to Cawhorn. Being guarded by Logan. Gonna get a foul. Let's see who they got with them. That foul goes against Graham Carr, his first. 3 team fouls apiece. Cawhorn gets it across the floor to Woods. Central working the ball around the perimeter, looking for an opening in this defense. Bounce pass down into Buzzard. Shot rattles around, no good. Going to go out of bounds off of Central. Back to the Eagles. 3:32 left in the third. Schubert brings it across into the front court. It's at Carr. Carr guarded by Merrill. Carr just takes Merrill. Wow, just backing all the way down in under the bucket for the short little jumper. Cawhorn works it into Buzzard, brings it back out to Woods. Woods trying to shake his defender, but not doing it. Buzzard quickly out to Merrill. Thought about a three, but the defender out there too quickly. Wild pass. Woods skied up to try to bring it in, but too high into the Central bench. Another turnover back to Summit. Summit's forcing some turnovers, but they got to start capitalizing.
Right.
Got to start scoring. Seven-point lead here for Central. Summit chance to cut into it. That Central defense still tenacious out there. There you see again, Merrill just got a hand on the ball and disrupted that pass. Summit having to work for everything. Every pass, everything. Central making them work hard for it. Bronk affects Duffield's shot that was no good. Guys hitting the floor, scrambling after the loose ball. It's going to go to Central on the possession arrow. Got to get the, they were going to get the Swiffer guy out, but decided that was all right after all, after everybody hit the floor down there. Yeah, quick little timeout here while Central player ties his shoe. And we're back at it. Almost an errant pass in the backcourt, saved by Merrill. Merrill working it around the perimeter. Nearly stolen by Logan. Saved into Central by the Summit player. Nice pass down into Buzzard, but he mishandled it. Gets it out to Cawhorn for three, and it's good.
Shot. Great shot.
The sophomore hits the three-pointer. Push it back to a 10-point lead. Under 1:30 left to go here in the third. Schubert trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Logan. Back to Schubert. Stevens from the elbow. Shot may have been partially blocked. Central ball as we hit the 1 minute mark of the third period. Central hanging on to a 10-point lead. Central just working the ball around. Summit not really forcing their hand. Letting them burn some clock. Now Summit comes out on them. 30 seconds. Cawhorn backs it out. Gets it to Buzzard. Buzzard puts it on the floor. Gets it back to Cawhorn. Ball poked away by Stevens. Got Stevens with the foul, though. Just his first personal. 4th team foul with 13 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Got it into Buzzard. 10 seconds remain. Brunk out on the perimeter, gets it to Merrill, swings it around to Buzzard. Trying to work it back down into Brunk, but well defended. Cawhorn puts up a 3 that won't go at the buzzer. As Central takes a 10-point lead into the 4th period. We'll step away, be back with the 4th period here on The Mix.
For over 45 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to agency when it comes to keeping you protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. They shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Salisaw.
And we're ready for the start of the 4th period here in Henrietta. Central Tigers lead 37-27 over the Summit Christian Academy Eagles. Got a score update for you. Purcell leads Muldrow 43-30 in the 2nd half.
Wow.
Opening up pretty big. They were up by 2 at the half with Purcell. Opened up a bigger lead in the 2nd half. That is the Muldrow boys. The girls will play at 6 o'clock over in Seminole against Chickasha. Schubert with the ball here for Summit, trying to shake Buzzard. Nice little pull-up bucket from the free throw line. Long three-pointer for Buzzard. It's good. Oh, my.
Man, needed that.
From downtown. Noah Buzzard, huge shot. Grossi back in with the 4 fouls. Spinning his way through the defense, shot no good. Summit can't come up with a rebound. Buzzard races out of there with it. He's going to take it all the way himself. He was going to throw it down. But Duffield, I believe, got in there and defended it.
Man, that's his 4th block shot.
Out of bounds. It's going to remain Tiger ball. Tell you what, Buzzard was feeling it after that big three-pointer. He was going to throw it down. Stoppage in play here while Central player ties his shoes. Got to start double knotting those shoes. Buzzard gets it into Cawhorn. Cawhorn through the defender. Little pull-up jumper is good. Bounces in.
Cawhorn's 5th point.
Schubert gets it over to Duffield. Duffield lost his footing. Turn around. Wow, good shot. Had his back to the bucket. Just turn around and put it in. 11-point lead now for the Tigers. Randolph works it around to Cawhorn, who dumps it down into Brunk, whose shot won't go, but Buzzard comes up with the offensive rebound. Nearly gets it taken out of his hand by J.P. Stevens, but they're going to get Stevens with the foul. His 2nd personal. First team foul. Ball's going to remain with Central. Randolph inbounds it to Cawhorn. Kitchen out on Cawhorn. Gets up to Merrill, back to Cawhorn. Got out of a jam. Randolph trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it cross court to Merrill. Cawhorn with it now. He's going to get fouled. Got Kitchen with that one. That is going to be Mr. Karsten Kitchen's third personal. Second team foul. Ball stays with the Tigers. They inbound it. Get it into Buzzard. He almost lost it. He regained it, but he was trapped up against the half-court line. Got it out of there to Cawhorn. Randolph back around to Cawhorn. Central being really patient here. That clock's running, and they're holding on to an 11-point lead. Bounce pass down into Brunk. Spins under the defender.
Great
For the shot. Schubert, he might have gotten away with one there. I don't know. Schubert's shot on the baseline is good. Coach Van Duzer wants a timeout. Could be a full timeout. We'll take it with him and be back here on the mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige accounts, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
And we're back in Henrietta. 5:20 remaining in the fourth period. Central hanging on to that lead. Nearly got it stolen by the Eagles, but we're getting another foul. Schubert with that foul. His second personal, team's third. Merrill inbounds it to Cawhorn, whose shot was blocked by Duffield, but then Cawhorn steals it away from him, gets it to Brunk. His lay-in won't go. Cawhorn's there for the offensive putback, board and putback, and it's good. You see it on your McDonald's I'm Loving It instant replay. Good heads-up play by Cawhorn. Three-pointer by Schubert rims out. Rebound by Brunk. Quickly back down the floor to Buzzard. Buzzard decides to slow it up here. Pass down to Randolph. His shot partially blocked, but he's going to get fouled. That's going to be the fourth team foul. It's going to be a shooting foul, so it's going to put Randolph on the line. Fourth foul against Schubert.
Randolph's got 12 points.
Yeah, Central sitting on a 13-point lead now. It's the first one. Randolph hits them both. Pushes it to a 15-point lead. Summit's got to start scoring. As we approach the halfway mark of the fourth period. There we go. There's Duffield for three. Quickly down the floor to Buzzard. Buzzard evades.
Great shot.
Yeah, evades Duffield for the lay-in. So Central with the answer after the three-pointer. They dump it down in to Grossi. Grossi kicks it back out. 3, no good. That was Kitchen. Ball stolen by Kitchen. Lay in. Cut it to a 12-point lead as the Eagles just under the halfway mark here of the fourth. Central going to slow it down. Brunk calling for the ball. They try to get it into him. Stolen. Duffield. We've got an offensive foul against Duffield, and that is going to be the 5th foul on Duffield. That'll do it for Mr. Duffield for the night. Thought he had the defender out of position, could take it to him, but no, got the charge. We're going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with the action. Coach Van Duzer, he's wanting an explanation from the official. He does not agree with that call that saw Tristan Duffield foul out. He's played a good game tonight. Got a number of blocked shots.
12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 blocked shots.
He's played well. So they're going to have to go the rest of the way without him. And he's played well down in there battling against Brunk and company down in the paint too. So that's going to be a big loss for the Eagles as they try to come back. Central Tigers hanging on to a 12-point lead. Every time Summit gets a little run going, Central has an answer. Merrill to inbound, gets it into Buzzard. Buzzard gets it down into Brunk. Brunk puts his defender on the floor and lays it in. Schubert around the Kitchen. Kitchen traveled, tried to put the brakes on and cut. He caught that pass, tried to put the brakes on, go back the other way, but couldn't do it. Backcourt pressure by the Eagles. Central gets it across. Grossi was there in the area. Let's see. We got a timeout. No foul call. That was a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Central takes the timeout. They've got 2 left. Well, they got 4 left to make that. Summit has 2 remaining. Tell you what, Central's in the bonus now, so if they can shoot free throws down the stretch, it's going to be hard for Summit to get back in this one, especially with the way Central has maintained that defensive intensity all the way through.
Well, you got Randolph and Merrill and Buzzard. I mean, they put a lot of pressure.
Yes, they do. A lot of quickness.
Yeah.
And Brunk patrolling the paint. It's been tough going tonight for the Eagles.
Calhorn off the bench. Man, he's playing really good. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals.
We've got Coach Gage over at the scores table sorting something out, but the official says, yeah, we're gonna start action here. Randolph loses it. That was Grossi in there battling Randolph for the loose ball. Jump ball. It's going to stay Central possession. Get the towel out, clean off the floor there where everybody hit the deck. Don't want anybody to have a nasty slip and fall accident.
Yeah.
Randolph gets it into Brunk. Brunk just takes it right down the baseline immediately to the bucket. Good
great
job.
pass.
Yeah, good job finding Merrill, who just trailed the play and was all alone. Little runner by Schubert won't go. He swats it over to Kitchens. Kitchens putback won't go. Central comes out of there with it. Calhorn races it down the floor. Tries to get Merrill, but lost it out of bounds. Back to Summit. Summit running out of time. They got to score. 2.5 to go here in the game. Kitchens puts the brakes on, let the defenders run by, but he can't hit the shot. Central comes out with it. Randolph's going to get tripped up by Kitchens. It's going to be the 4th foul on Kitchens. Central in the bonus, so that's going to put Randolph on the line. Like I said, if Central can hit their free throws down the stretch here, they're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Randolph, nothing but net on the first one. Soft shot.
He's got 15 points.
He blew up there in that first half. They've kept him under wraps a little bit here in the second half. Gets them both. Schubert takes it all the way down. He's going to get fouled. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. That one goes against Merrill. Just his first foul of the night. Only the first team foul. They get it into Stevens. He pulls up at the elbow, runner good.
Shot.
Coach Van Duzer wants a timeout. Full timeout, we'll step away. Be right back here on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Central hanging on to a 16-point lead, 2:06 left. As Bronk is set to inbound. No update on the Muldrow boys score, Locke. Last we heard it was 43-30 in the second half, but no further updates there. Looks like the Muldrow boys season in jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
As they're down to Purcell, but both those Purcell teams are really good.
They are.
Central turnover back to Summit. Under 2 minutes now. Ball nearly poked away by Cawhorn. Kitchens for three, no good. Rebound by Stevens. Logan for three, no good. Buzzard comes out with it. Cawhorn all alone, and Buzzard finds him for the bucket. 18-point lead now. Grossi for three, he nails it. Got a whistle. Oh, got another instance of the net being tangled up in the rim. Central gets it in quickly, just double teamed as Merrill and fouled. Central sitting on a 15-point lead. Peyton Merrill's going to go to the line. That was the first foul on Johnny Logan. Merrill nails the first one.
He got 12 points tonight.
Yeah, he's played some tremendous defense. Gets them both. Schubert quickly down the floor to Kitchens. Kitchens across the floor to Grossi. Back to Schubert. Can't afford to take too much time. Three-point shot blocked. Central comes out with it, and Buzzard is fouled by J.P. Stevens. 107 remains. Boy, it's eerily quiet in here.
Yeah.
Buzzard attempted his first shot.
Buzzard's got 10 points tonight.
Well, they've all played well
Yeah.
tonight. This entire Central squad. Really impressed with their defensive performance. And get a lane violation, but he made it. Schubert around the back to Grossi for three. No good. Rebound by Brunk. Brunk quickly down the floor to Buzzard. Buzzard misses the lay-in but gets fouled by Grossi. That's Grossi's 5th personal. He's going to foul out. Grossi, a senior for this Eagles squad.
5 points, 2 rebounds for Grossi.
Cale Stewart set to check in for the Tigers. All right, we got Buzzard on the line. His first. Good. Bryson Chandler Eisman and Cale Stewart check in for the Tigers. Mr. Peyton Merrill and Aiden Cawhorn are going to call it a day. They put in some good work. And Buzzard swishes the second one as Woods checks in for Buzzard. Kiefer Bailey in the game for the Tigers as well. As Brunk comes off. Great game by Mr. Brunk. Josh Brunk, great game. Under a minute. Three-pointer by Schubert, no good. Long rebound, picks it up himself, but he loses it. Kicks it out to his teammate. Logan, no good. Rebound by Carr and put back. Cale Stewart gets fouled. 34 seconds remain. So Locke Central going to live to play on Friday.
Yeah.
They got to win 3 to get to state. 1 down. Got 2 more to go. They will get the winner of Kansas and Preston. That game at 7:30 here tonight. That game will be same time, same place tomorrow at 2:30 here in Henrietta. Number 21, Jace Money. Checks in for the Tigers. That other young man, I don't have a name for him, number 1. Don't have him on the roster. Get a jump ball. It's going to remain Eagles ball. 25 seconds remain here. That is Ryder Justice, number 1 for the Tigers in the game. Sporting him some hot pink shoes to go with his purple uniform. 21 seconds remain. As Summit inbounds. Shot good by J.P. Stevens on the inbound play. Chandler Eisman gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. 11 seconds. So Central going to move on to the next round. Get the winner of Kansas and Preston. That game tonight at 7:30. Chandler Eisman gets the first one. Kalijah Lewis checks in for Central. So the Muldrow Bulldogs season has ended, Locke.
Oh, man.
They go down in defeat 60-47 to Purcell. Not too far down the road in Seminole. Lady Bulldogs play tonight. As that shot's good by J.P. Stevens. Nice three-pointer. And that's going to do it here. Central Tigers claim victory. Good win by the Tigers. Locke's tallying up the stats here. We're going to have to get a quick out after this one because we got to get up the road to Okmulgee and get ready for our 6 o'clock game.
I'm ready.
All right, let us have it.
All right, for the Central Tigers, Randolph had 16 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Merrill had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Bronk had 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals. Buzzard had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Calhoun had 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. And Woods had 3 rebounds. For Summit Christian, Schubert had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Grossi had 5 points, 2 rebounds. Duffield had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 block shots. Kitchen had 2 points, 4 rebounds, a steal. And Stevens had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And Carr off the bench had 6 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. And Logan off the bench had 3 points.
Yeah, so that'll do it for the season for the Summit Christian Eagles. Central moves on to the next round. Got 1 down, 2 more to go to earn a trip to the new Big House.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, they'll take on the winner of Kansas and Preston. That game later tonight. They'll be here tomorrow at 2:30. Locke, who we thinking on our player of the game?
You think Brunk?
I think so.
Yeah, 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals.
I think so.
Yeah,
Randolph had a great game as well. He scored 16 points, but Brunk just really getting it done.
Right.
In, number of categories tonight.
Yeah.
The whole team, though, I mean, you could have given it to any of those guys.
Oh, my goodness,
man,
yeah.
they played great. You look at those stats. I mean,
you had 4 players with double digits.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Just a great game. Again, great defensive effort by that squad
right,
to lead the way. So that's going to do it here for us here tonight. We're going to pack up, head up the road to Okmulgee, bring you the Lady Rangers at 6. For Locke, KC, Brian, Joe, I'm Clint. We're out of here. We'll see you later.
The hot, crispy filet o fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
You're watching Mix TV.